Welcome to the Hank Cisco Show. Don't touch that remote, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a great show here. It's not a live show. We're taping it, but we got live dogs here, all different breeds. Unbelievable. And we're going to talk about the park, the farm park. We're going to have a guest celebrity that's going to blend in with the talk about the dogs. Elvis Presley is going to be here and sing a little song. And the theme of this show today is bark, bark, bark for the park. That's the farm park. And it's going to be a great, great affair. A big time, okay? And like I say in Italy, it's going to be a nice time, okay? So we want you to be there. Now, my guest today, I'm going to let you know he's going to run the show here. He's telling us what this program is going to be all about, who, what, where, when, and why, okay? Now, in this corner in Wayne, like in Madison Square Garden, Tim Halverson, okay? And you are with the
Farm Park Preservation Association.
Okay, and now we have my good friend here come all the way from Philadelphia, no? Or no, Glenside.
Close enough.
Yeah, in around there, okay. So you're with, this is interesting, really. This is the first time I've ever had any kind of show like this with live animals. You know, I'm an animal too, but you know, this is real live animals. Okay, so, and now Mark Hopkins, right?
Yes.
And you're gonna have your buddy Eric Knopp here with your rescue dog, okay?
Yes,
now,
Luther.
I'm gonna start with you because you are in charge of this. You're putting this thing together. And then you can tell this is part of this program.
Right.
We'll have him tell them. We're going to have a little area where we're going to see all the dogs, what they do, and all that stuff. Okay. So, okay. Who, what, where, when, why?
Well, who, I suppose, is I hope everybody who's out there, especially dog owners, will come to the event. But the event is called Bark, Bark, Bark for Our Park. It's a fundraising event in support of the Norristown Farm Park. And it's hosted by the Farm Park Preservation Association and the Montgomery.
They're the ones that say that they were going to make a golf club out of it,
That's
right?
correct.
Or a golf course.
That's correct. That's right. So they're co-hosting it with Montgomery County Parks, Trails, and Historic Sites, who of course operate the park. And it's going to be May 19th from noon to 4 p.m. So Sunday, May 19th.
Time, right.
And we're going to have lots of different kinds of events. Dog themed, but there'll be stuff for kids and families and a whole variety of things.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Manja, there'll be some food there too,
There'll be
right?
some food there as well.
And
Yep.
and tell them to bring some money with you for a little donation.
That's right. Money for donations. Actually, the entry fee, it's a $10 general admission fee, which we'll collect as you drive in.
Good.
And
$10 per car, right?
Per car.
Yeah,
car. That's right.
Great. You know.
Yeah. So that's you can.
And if you want to put 20 in, you can. You
That's
know,
right.
You can put the $10 for each tire, 4 tires.
Yeah.
You can put 5 more now for the motor.
I just hope we don't have any busloads coming in at $10. That
Yeah.
might be a problem.
But a busload would too. Right?
But $10 a car, and then of course most of the activities are free once you get there. But there'll be vendors who are selling stuff as well, and we'll have some of these books on sale and a variety of things.
Now tell us about this book.
So this is a book
And
which
then
is
we have our celebrity here,
That's
right?
right.
What's her name?
So Jessica DeMuzio and Johnny Angel are the co-authors of this book. It's an
And
award-winning.
this little dog.
That's right.
The dog is right here in the studio.
That's correct.
Yeah, the special feature.
And
right?
he'll be on in a little bit. But this is a book that it tells the story of how you mentioned about saving it from being golf courses. This is a book that tells the story of how Johnny Angel helped save the park from becoming golf courses, and that really is was the point at which the Farm Park Preservation Association started. So this event, the events in this book, really sort of what started the Farm Park Preservation Association as well.
And one of the top guys, Ed Hall.
Ed Hall was,
There's
of course,
a picture of him. All the friends of Ed Hall, I mean, really come out there.
Yeah.
It's a tribute. This man was a beginner. He's if he started something, he finished it,
Yeah.
you know.
Of course, we wouldn't have the farm park at all if it wasn't for Ed.
Right. And
And-
he helped us with the Columbus Monument, too. Great guy.
And so that's why the book is dedicated to him, along with people who save
And then-
open space.
Now, so to add a little bit of zip to it, you invited...
Yeah, so we've got, among the things that we have a bunch of demonstrations, and Greater Philadelphia Search and Rescue are going to be there, and they're going to demonstrate, how their highly trained dogs help save lives. And so I will turn it over to Mark now to sort of give an idea of what
All
they
right,
do
now, Mark,
and
tell
what
us
they haven't planned.
what you do now. I mean, like earthquakes and fires and stuff. What's the story?
No, we look for missing people that want to be found. We don't look for fugitives. Typically, we don't do disaster rubble work. We look for dementia patients, people with medical issues, lost children, lost adults, people that, sometimes you have a mix of things. Somebody's driving home, they have a car accident, they have a medical emergency, stroke or something, and they get out of the car and wander off, and then they have a further medical emergency. That becomes a missing person incident. So lots of regular things can evolve to that.
And you have one of your dogs here, one of your search dogs. That will, in the second segment, you'll explain more about that, right?
Yes, Luther.
Now, you would have been really helpful out there in Ohio with them 3 girls for 10 years. You'd have put them dogs out there to found them.
I don't know. I mean,
Boy, what a story.
Yeah,
10
that's true.
years, 3 girls. Oh, my God.
Frightening.
So, well, go ahead.
yeah, we've been doing it for 35 years in the area. We cover from Cape May, New Jersey, up to Catawissa, Pennsylvania. We're one of the largest groups in the area, one of the oldest groups in the area. It's all we do is looking for missing persons.
And you also, you work on ask donations sometime. People help you out. You guys don't
Yeah, we
volunteer?
it's volunteer. We don't charge for
You
our
don't
service.
get paid weekly, very weekly.
No,
right?
no. We get some donations. It's self-funded to a degree. Everybody does. It's very dedicated. Everybody believes in
Yeah,
doing it. It's a very necessary service that most people don't think about until something like this comes up on the
happens,
news.
right.
But whenever it does come out, as much as you see
Well,
fires.
if they want to get in touch with you, I got here, you got a phone number here? Can I mention this? Is this the number?
Sure. 877-598-5618 or gpsar.org on the web, which
On
is
the web, too,
yeah,
right.
which is easier.
Right. That's GPSAR at gpsar.org.
Correct. Yep.
Good. Well, tell me just briefly, the last time or something when an example of one of the shows or one of the rescues.
The last one, we had, there's 2 that are running together. One was a gentleman in Norristown that was suffering from dementia. And lots of times the family doesn't notice right away, and people have the routines, they go on walks, and then he would go on his routine. He just didn't come back one day because he got turned around, and that was a weekend looking for him. And luckily he was located alive, and a couple days later he had wandered over a mile away into somebody's yard. And then
I think I remember. I'm a
Yeah.
former policeman in Norristown.
Yeah.
But I wasn't a policeman at the time.
Right.
But
well, this was just a month or 2 ago,
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
then there was we do lots of recovery stuff, and there was a missing woman in Delaware County. It took her own life and left a note and hid herself from everybody, and we went
find the
down.
body.
Yeah, and a good part of it is that too.
Yeah, find it. Yeah.
That's. But even then, even though it's not, you don't have the outcome that you want. But the family needs closure.
Yeah. Are you you're gonna be at the farm park on?
They're going to do a demonstration, 30-minute demonstration as part of the program. I think we've got you scheduled at 1 o'clock, I think, if I'm correct. And they're going to talk about search and rescue and hopefully do a little demonstration with their dogs. So we're looking forward to that. We also have a demonstration on canine agility, a canine agility demonstration that we've got scheduled. I think that one's at 2:30, 2 or 2:30. We've got activities throughout the day of a variety of activities.
Brief me on it. Is there anything coming up to I shouldn't say improve, but additions to the farm park? I mean, we got beautiful land there. You got, we could utilize it for more entertainment for people.
That's true. It is a gem in the park system, and it's a unique park in Pennsylvania. Actually, probably beyond Pennsylvania, but it's unique for a couple reasons. First of all, it's both a state park and a county park.
There's a difference.
Ed Hall, of course, was instrumental in getting it designated as a
You know,
state
got to
park.
bob and weave.
So it was transferred to the Department of State Parks in the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. So they actually own the land, but they don't operate the park.
Who, the state?
The state owns the land, but the
yeah.
county operates the park. And I think it's the only park in Pennsylvania that is both state and county park.
Yeah.
So, but of course the thing is that the state used
It's
to...
the only one in Pennsylvania.
I believe so.
You know what? I got something in common with the park.
Yeah?
I'm the only ambassador in the state of Pennsylvania.
I'll bet that's true.
Hey, yeah, good looking.
Yeah.
What you got cooking?
Yay
How
for
about
you.
that? I am the only ambassador in the state of Pennsylvania, and I'm checking with the president and find out if there's any other ambassador. I don't mean ambassador to go to another country.
but for the state.
Here in the United States.
Yeah.
And I'll most likely get a consolation prize. They'll give me a 2013 mothball for door prize.
That's
Can I
good.
believe that?
Yeah.
Well, one of these days I'll have a big party.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the state used to pay about half of the cost for operating it, although Montgomery County operates it. But over the last several years, that funding has dried up completely.
So the county slow down a little bit?
Not the county, the state has completely cut off the funding. So the county, yeah.
Hello, Governor.
Yeah.
Wait
If
a
you
minute.
could, that would be great.
Hello, Governor. How about send some money down into the farm park? What? You're running for governor. Put that in there, okay? So you want Montgomery County votes? Good. Okay. Thank you. All right. Get back to me. Thank you. Bye.
Good. I hope that does the job.
Go ahead.
But anyway, in the meantime, the county's picked up the cost, and of course the
How about
county.
this Shapiro? Is he helping you out?
Yeah, the county has been pretty supportive, but of course they're strained as well. And so we've got an issue where while they do a great job of trying to maintain the park and keeping it open,
Yeah.
but you know, their equipment's getting old.
Yeah.
They don't have money to replace it. I've been repairing it. So part of what we're doing is raising funds
know,
to support the park and help them.
Why don't you
keep
check
that
with the
stuff going.
Army engineers? Sometimes they come and help. You
Yeah.
know, we had a dam here on Sandy Street. The Army engineers came and fixed it. We didn't have enough money to fix it. They came and do it.
Really?
So check them out. Okay,
We'll
we're
do
going to
that.
be back in a couple of minutes. We're going to get a couple of things here with the
Okay.
dog. Woo, woo, bark, bark, woo, woo. Here we go. We're right back.